Guys are new here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, and while you're at it, why not just go ahead and turn on the notifications, because I'm sure you will enjoy my content. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, in this video, I'll be telling you the story of this one time, or this crazy old woman called the cops on me. Now, before the video starts, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you check my playlist section on my channel, you will see there's a playlist called StoryTime where I do all my story times. So I'm planning to do this every Saturday. But anyways, I'm doing this because one of the guys, a kid in from my school, came up to me. He said, "Oh, he really enjoys my story times," and he asked me, "Oh, like, can you please do more? I really enjoy them," and it made me really happy. So I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll just do more story times, since at least some people enjoy it, and I really appreciate my supporters." Anyways, so it was about a month ago. It was exactly the last day of summer. It was like, I think it was like a couple hours before I was supposed to go home, because it was a Sunday, and we had school on Monday. And basically, me and my friend Justin, we go to this mall. I'm not gonna say the name. If I disclose the name, you guys will know exactly where I live. But we go to this mall, right? And there's a hotel near my house that has a shuttle bus, which is like a free bus that takes us from that hotel to that other mall. So basically, we always go there. And again, this was literally one day. It was August 30th. I don't know. It was the last day of summer. And I was just about to go home. I was planning to go home. And my friend called me. He was like, "Hey, dude, do you want to go out and eat?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we went out, and we met at the park. And then we both walked together to the hotel. And we were waiting for the shuttle bus. And my friend gave me some gum. So basically, there was this brand new pack of gum that he got. And he just shared it with me, just normal. And I'm kind of dumb. I'm a weird guy, if you guys don't know me. So what I like to do is I like to spit the gum out, and before it hits the ground, I like to kick it. So it's kind of like a keepy up. If you guys don't know soccer, I just spit it up in the air, and then I just kick the gum out. Okay, it's weird, I know, but I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I do it. Well, I don't do it after what happened here, but basically what happened is I was chewing gum. I take one piece every time. I put it in my mouth, chew, how you eat gum. You don't swallow, you spit. Okay, this is really weird. But of course you don't swallow, so I just spit it out right before it hits the ground. I'll just kick it. All right, I'll show you a demonstration at the end of the video, or maybe right now, I don't know. But basically what happens is, the gum just goes flying, and it's hilarious. So, I did it for like 2 pieces of gum. I ate one piece, I chewed it, I kicked it, and it went flying up in the air, came back down. And it was really funny. Like, me and Justin started losing it, because it was just hilarious. Second time we did it, I kicked it, and it flew out, and it hit a taxi, like, on the side. And I don't know if it's stuck on the side or not, but we both laughed even harder. And he gave me one last gum, right? I believe it was like the third or the second last piece of gum in the bag, or like the packet. And I chewed it, and this was like, I believe I took 2 pieces actually of gum, because this was a pretty big piece. And what I did is the same old thing. I chew it, I spit it, and then I kick it. But there's a couple lines, all right? So as we're waiting for the bus, there's a couple of lines where people are waiting for the bus. So there's like a line next to me. And when I kick it, I accidentally hit this grandma. Or not grandma, it's just some old woman. It's not really a grandma. But it's an old woman sitting on her luggage. All right? So I hit her on her leg, like, it's really lightly. All right, she looks at the gum. She looks dead in the eye. She looks me dead in the eye, and then she looks at my friend. Now, my friend Justin, all right, I really, oh my god, I got so mad at him for this because he kept chewing his gum. Like, if he stopped chewing and we both stopped chewing, the grandma wouldn't suspect it was us, right? But he saw that my friend was chewing and I wasn't chewing, so that way, of course, it's probably me. So she suspected it was me, but I couldn't hold him a laughter because I'm just dumb. And there's actually a guy behind us that is also chewing gum. So my original plan was if we both stopped chewing, if he stopped chewing, like Justin stopped chewing his gum, then the woman that I kicked the gum to would think that it's the person behind, or like because both of us are not chewing. But then, my friend kept on chewing. She looked at him, and she's like, "Oh, he has gum in his mouth. All right." She looked at me. She's like, "Did you spit the gum at me?" I'm like, what? And then I was just acting really, really dumb. And then she was like, and then there's a guardian. It's like, I believe it's like the daughter or something. It's like there's like a grandma, and then there's like the grandma's daughter, which is already a mother. It's yeah, you know what I mean. And basically a younger woman, I don't know, maybe they're related, maybe it's the daughter. She was like, "You can get arrested for this, for littering." I'm like, it's a piece of gum. Like, of course I didn't say it, but I'm like, it's a piece of gum. Like, are you scared of a piece of gum or something? It's like, I honestly don't understand. Like, I hit them, all right? I made a big mistake. I said sorry. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And they're like, "No, that's not okay. You threw a piece of gum at us. You could have just said sorry." I'm like, I did say sorry. And then, at this hotel, it was like a casino hotel where there's like a casino in it. There's like a restaurant. It's like a good hotel. And there are cops standing outside. So what this old woman does is she starts shouting and screaming. And the younger woman, like that's like, guarding, or I just say the guardian, I don't know. Like maybe the daughter started calling the cops over. So the cops walk over. They're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then the woman's like, "He threw gum at me." And I'm like, I didn't. But I believe the cops kind of saw that those women were kind of crazy. Because they started screaming. They're like, "You can get arrested. You can get arrested, That's like 5 years in jail. That's like $1,500 fine." And they're like, "You better not do this again, all right?" And I said, I'm sorry. Of course, I kept my mouth shut just because the cops were like right there, right? They're just looking at me. And they're like, "Okay, this kid seems like, he didn't do it on purpose." Which I didn't, all right? Because, like, I didn't try to spit the gum at her. Like, if I did, like, I'd go in her hair, Try to do it in her hair. Like, wow, it's so boring if I hit her in the leg. But, of course, all right, aside from that, I wasn't trying to hit her at all. So she was like, "Oh, my God, like, I can't believe you threw the gum right at me. Why you throw it at your elderly?" And I'm like, I didn't. Like, I'm not even joking. I didn't. And the cops were like, "It's all right. It's fine. And then she was like, "No, it's not okay. Like, He threw the gum at me. He threw the gum at, like, the old woman. Like, how could you be found with this? You're a cop. You arrest him. Arrest him. Call his parents." And then the cop gave me, he just looked me in the eye. Like, he knew something was up. Like, not with me, but, like, there's something wrong with these women. Because he just looked at them and then looked at me. And then he was, like, sighing, He was, like, oh, God, like, more crazy people. And then and then the bus came. But I didn't get on this bus, all right? Like, the cops was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry you had to deal with that." And then, like, the woman still kept yelling, even though they were, like, just getting on the bus. She's like, "I can't believe you do this, all right? You better not do it ever again. You can get arrested. Like, of course, this is all in Chinese, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. But it was actually so dumb that, like, okay, like, I made a mistake, all right? I shouldn't have kicked it, all right? Should I have? No. But they're calling cops on me. They kept saying the same thing. The cop, at the beginning, he walked over. He looked at me. He was like, "Don't litter, blah, blah, blah." And then now he's just looking at me, and he's hoping that the woman will go away. And then once the woman left, he looked at me in the eye, and he was just like, "You can go. Like, what bus are you taking, blah, blah, blah. Where do you want to go? Like, do you need help? Are you lost?" I'm like, no, I live here. Like, I know where I'm going. And then the cops were just like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, he said in Chinese, he just said like, oh, just don't do it again. The women were a little over exaggerating, because like they called the cops. They said I'm gonna get arrested, and he's like, just don't litter. Or I know you didn't do it on purpose, but those women, like, I swear, if the woman just went up to the cop and they just said like, oh, this kid threw gum at me, like, I swear I would have got in big trouble. But the way these old women, like the younger one and the older one, they were talking, they were yelling, they were screaming at me, and the cop was just like, okay, maybe there's something wrong with the woman, and I got lucky there, like they saved me. Thank you, old woman, thank you. And then my friend Justin, like the entire time he was just standing behind chewing his gum, and he was just laughing, and then I was like, dude, like, stop chewing. He was like, what? And then I was like, dude, like, they're gonna know that it's me, because if we both don't chew the gum, they might think that it's the person behind us. And yeah, that's the story. They left. They ended up leaving. My friend got on the bus. He was like, you want to go find the old woman again? And I'm like, no, oh my god. And yeah, that is the story of how these old women called the cops on me. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this series, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Comment down below anything about the story. And yeah, check out the playlist. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the series. Hopefully you guys enjoy my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.